What's up everybody, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. Today we have JoJo character, we have Anasui from Stone Ocean. So I'm on a landscape page, use a pencil, non eraser for these, and hit pause if I go too fast. JoJo characters are always in like weird poses and stuff, so it makes it kind of a little bit more tricky. This is like the best image I could find of this character, so it's not facing straight forward, there's like arms going all over the place and stuff. So really take your time, it's quite difficult, pretty advanced, okay? So his face is in 3/4 pose, nearly profile, right? So we can see a real small eye and a big eye as well. So I'm going to do the nose first because he's nearly profile and it gets us kind of centered and all this kind of stuff. So the center point of my page is about here, right? So I'll just come over and we're going to do his nose, and it's quite pointy, right? So we'll go out like so first, right? And then it comes down, so it kind of goes like down this direction. All right, so we got this like letter L sort of shape. So the nose in JoJo, right? So we'll go up the forehead, so it goes like, turn it into like a Z sort of shape, right? Like that. And then it'll frown, so he's frowning at the top and goes up this way. Right, so like that. His nostril, just here. So there's a few more details on the nose. So at the bottom of this, where it touches his lip nearly, we have this V that goes up beside the nose, right? So it goes like up this way, beside the nostril, right? And this section like is a bit darker, or like it has a shadow sort of thing. Sorry now if I'm sniffling a lot, but I have a bit of a cold. Right, like so. And then we can have these hatching sort of lines that come down from the nose, kind of like that. Right, so this is kind of his brow area. So across from there is where his eye and his eyebrow is, right? So the eye, the big eye, right? Across here, and we go up. Diagonal. Sharpie's wasting a bit. Different one. So up first, and then it goes across like so. And you want to thicken this sort of line up a little bit in JoJo characters, right? You want it to be a nice dark line that really stands out. Like so. And then the bottom eyelid line moves down around. Like so, and this one is pretty thick as well. And then there's eyelashes, 3 that I can see. So we go up, 2, 1 off the end here. And then a good few coming down from the actual bottom as well. Okay, so see where the eye sort of lines up there? Across from sort of where the nose meets the sort of his brow, right? It's just across from this point here. And then his iris, so a sort of a semicircle coming around here. Like so. And then his pupil, just there. Then just above that we have the eyebrow, so it goes down and kind of bends up and curves a little bit down again. And this will eventually go underneath his hair, but we'll draw it in. And we can erase anything we shouldn't see. And then we add a section that we can color. So we go around again. Down to there. Then there's an eyelid line. And then some more sort of brow lines here. So like some frown lines. Something in the middle as well. And this seems to be like shadowed up here as well. Shadow underneath the bottom eyelid, just here. Like that, okay. So the other eye just is in this section, right, of the nose, right? So the eyebrow, say, and the eyes. We'll do the eyebrow first. So it goes like just diagonal here. And it goes off the side of his face. So real small, right? And then below that, just across from the eye, we have eyelash line, thick, with some eyelashes like sticking off, okay? Like so. And we can see his eyeball, it's drawn in because we can actually see the side of it, side of his eyeball there. And then we have like eyelashes and stuff sticking off here. And then his iris. Like so. And then his pupil. Just there. Right, so we'll go down underneath the nose and do the mouth now. So in JoJo, you can see top lip and bottom lip. It's all drawn in, right? So diagonal line just below the nose here. We go diagonal. And this is where the top and bottom lip meet. So it goes up. And then goes down this way. And then the top lip down. Back up. Down like so. Bottom lip is real big, so it curves around there. Up. And just up towards the side of the mouth. There might be a shadow just down here. And a line just for the chin, or a shadow just here. Right, maybe a line just here for top lip or something. So then, our chin, right? See beside, starts say across from the, where the bottom lip starts, just here. So this will go down, around, come around to his jaw. There. And proportions of things, say the eyebrow to the bottom of the nose is about the same as bottom of the nose to the chin. So here to here is about the same as here to here. Okay. Right, and then bottom of the nose to the bottom lip line is about the same as bottom lip line to the chin. So this is halfway between here and here. And this is halfway between here and here. So that's approximately the same as that. And that is approximately the same as that. Right? It's approximate, so there's a bit of wiggle room. But that's your proportion. And then side of the face. Cheek goes up that way. And then his eyelid sort of underneath. And then his eyebrow area there. roughly like that. Right, so then we got a hat on right up here at the forehead. So it comes down all the way around the back of the head, right? Then there's hair that comes down here. There's some big long hairlines. Goes down towards his hand, so it kind of disappears down here. So his brow will go kind of up that way a bit more. And then a longer fringe sort of line here. This one goes down to a spike all the way to there. So the rest of this hat, so we've got, kind of goes back this way, round, down, and then there's like a metal stud sort of sticking off here. And then we may have some more edge lines and stuff here, and then more metal studs just on the side. And then like devil horns or something sticking up here. Like so. And then there's like those JoJo sort of cheek lines coming down the face. So then some of this hair goes down here, goes behind his shoulder, right? So stops about there. And then another piece of his hair comes down the front. And this will go behind another thing on his shoulder, like a shoe. But we got like some other hair spikes here. And hair lines and stuff going all the way up. And you can do as much of this sort of texture stuff as you want. So it all goes down and up from the shoulder and stuff like that. Right, so some anatomy now. So we've got a hand that comes across the chest here, and then a shoulder. We'll do this one first. So we'll go big shoulder line, right? So it kind of goes up this way. That. Then the arm, like the bicep, goes this way. Not overly muscular now, so quite long muscles. Like some sort of fold in the skin there. And the tricep goes in that way. Then up here we go a bit higher to the elbow and around like so. And then the forearm, going towards the back of the head, right? So he's got like a wristband on, so this comes around like so. Got like some fold lines. Let me bring this down. To the wrist, and then the hand goes in behind the head. Right, then his back goes down here. Down that way. So guess we have to do this hand. Well, we'll get like the other side of his chest. So his chest like comes out and down there, right? And then we got like some armpit lines and things here. So like say like his chest comes down that way. So it's like chest muscle. This has some hatching on the side. And then my Might be like some armpit lines just there. The middle line for the chest, it's like there somewhere. So then chest muscle comes around. Out here. So we're just drawing this in. It's sort of not drawn in, so but we'll just draw it in so we get an idea of the anatomy. And like there's abs here and oblique muscles here. Right, and like in JoJo, the chest has another line that goes around here. And kind of go up this way. And then there's hatching on the bottom portion. Now, of course, there's all fishnet stuff and like designs on his clothing that you'll have to sort of draw over this, but just to get everything in the right place, you kind of have to draw it first. So we have some more hair that like flows off this way. And something else going down here. Okay, so now we kind of have to do this hand. So his wrist starts here, okay? Then the arm comes down around. We'll do the arm and then the hand. So you want your wrist to be sort of outside the chest, sort of here. See where it lines up, and then this goes back this way. Bumping because it has like all these sort of fold lines and stuff on them. This kind of stuff. And then his forearm comes out to his elbow, around here, down for his tricep, and this will go into his armpit sort of area there. And you might have like another forearm sort of line there or something. Okay, so now that hand. So we go out, down, like so. His fingers are kind of spread out across his chest. So we have a knuckle, down. They're relatively straight fingers. They don't have much in the way of bends on them. So this just like goes around here. Back that way. And then this finger comes down like so. And then it'll go around like this. Another one, so we go out this way. Now hands are always tricky, so hit pause if I'm going too fast. Take your time. And we go down here. The little fingers here somewhere. Around. Up. Into there, like so. And then the side of the hand, there. And we can see like a little bit of the thumb just coming out here, beside the hair. Right, and then there's some details like fingernail lines. And like knuckle lines on the bends of his fingers. Excuse me. And then some lines on the knuckles here, like some hatching. Just to show some of the bones sort of in the hand. You don't have to kind of draw them all in, but it's just gives it more of a bony sort of look. His hands are extremely bony if you look at them. Okay, so then like his chest comes out from underneath this hand, right? So it goes, say like there's a collarbone or something here. And then his trapezius sort of goes this way, in behind his hair, and then there's like some neck here. This is like some hatching for his trapezius muscle, like that. Right, so he has like a shoe here and like shoulder pads and then all these lines, right? So the shoe sort of just on his chest here. Won't be able to fit the whole thing in. And if you go over any of your lines, you can just erase them. Right, and then the edge of it here, make another line just going around the edge. Like that. And then he's got this fishnet all over. Well, actually there's a shoulder pad here. And something on his back coming down from that. Sorry if I keep coughing. And then down there, this is around the whole of his back, sort of there, and then there's like some fold lines and things on that. There's another line here. And then all this crisscross green lines, right? So I'll just start up here and I'll go as quick as I can. Right, so that's all those lines. And if you go over any of his chest details or anything, you can just erase those or color over them. And then we add some hairlines just in here, some texture. And then the hair back here. And that is it. That is how to draw Anasui from JoJo Stone Ocean. Hope it was helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.